I buy a lot of photo books, and my favorite thing to do with photo books is share them, both in person and in these videos. And I like kind of grabbing a collection of books that almost like I'm creating a meal, basically. I'm grabbing different books that go together, or books that complement one another, or touch on the same subject matter. For this, I wanted to grab 4 different books that are all black and white. They've all been a huge inspiration over the last year. But each of these books in different ways have inspired me, both in terms of just black and white photography and bookmaking. All 4 of them together, I think, make a nice little stack that I want to share with you guys today because it's been a big inspiration for me, and I hope it does the same for you. So I'm going to share some information, just general descriptions from these books, from the publishers and the artists themselves, just to give you the context that's needed and just let the work speak for itself. So big shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you need a website, go to squarespace.com/mattday. Let's go ahead and start looking at these books. Christmas Day, Bucks Pond Road by Tim Carpenter, published by The Ice Plant. In Christmas Day, Bucks Pond Road, his second book with The Ice Plant, Brooklyn-based photographer Tim Carpenter revisits the central Illinois topography of his first monograph, Local Objects, with a sequence of 56 black and white medium format photographs, all made on a single winter morning. In Local Objects, he meandered this semi-rural Midwestern landscape through changing seasons in an abstract sequence, but here Carpenter follows a straightforward path, literally taking the viewer on a 2-hour walk from point A to point B. Nothing much happens along this brief narrative arc. There are fallow fields, standing water, dormant trees, the occasional tire track on worn pavement, yet Carpenter explores the stillness of this outdoor space with a palpable, almost erotic anticipation, revealing intimate subtleties as the journey unfolds. Made with an intensity of attention and a lightness of touch, the photographs in Christmas Day, Bucks Pond Road are less about the confines of this specific time and place than about a poetic strategy for narrowing the distance between human desire and the factual content of the everyday world. At the time of recording, this book is available and in stock at Baltimore Photospace. There are links down below. Langer by Donovan Smallwood, published by Trespasser. Langer is an ode to NYC's Central Park. With the pandemic at hand and the history of Seneca Village in mind, Smallwood created photographs of tentative comfort and appreciation as an examination of nature, home, tranquility, and escape. It's also worth noting that this body of work earned Donovan Smallwood the 2021 Aperture Portfolio Prize. At the time of recording, this book is available and in stock at Baltimore Photospace. There are links down below. One Star in a Dark Voyage by Barbara Bosworth, published by TIS. In her first monograph with TIS Books, the much-heralded photographer Barbara Bosworth has interwoven the visceral and ethereal to visually build a sense of the delicate and fragile nature of life at a place where the edges of heaven and earth blur. This work began as a way for me to think about life and death and about our ties with nature and our utter dependence on earth, and later, after the death of a loved one, blurred into images about the exquisite fragility of life, about loss and longing, as Bosworth explains. I began looking for light in the darkness, fireflies as I try to hold on to the light. The simple beauty of light falling on leaves, a rainbow, the sunset, the Milky Way. The result? A book as journey where weight becomes light, the beautiful and the terrible all interconnected, all the same, always seeking home. At the time of recording, this book is available and in stock at Baltimore Photospace. There are links down below. At Night Gardens Grow by Paul Gilmoth, published by Stanley Barker. Paul Gilmoth's At Night Gardens Grow is an elegy to a queer world that rests between the personal landscapes of home and the ubiquitous terrains of identity. At Night Gardens Grow is about the island it was created on, just as much as it's about the interior worlds we carry with us. Combining carefully crafted large-format photographs with more impulsive documentary photographs, Gilmoth moves through the found and fabricated landscapes of somewhere that's never quite fixed or distinguished, but palpably familiar. These photographs have one foot in modern America and the other in a land of the past, haunted by the ghosts of lived experience, family, and the land we inhabit. Any clear sense of locality is lost in favor of a more fluid and universal language of symbols and stories. At the time of recording, this book is out of print. However, there is a brand new copy of the first edition in stock right now at Setanta Books. There is a link down below. I hope these books have given you as much inspiration, or at least a fraction of the inspiration that they've given me. And if you're interested in any of them, again, links are down below. I would love to hear what you think of these books and any other suggestions you have, or just any photo book videos in general. I also want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video and also for making the best place to build a website. I first signed up for Squarespace and launched mattdayphoto.com years before they ever sponsored the channel because it was just a no-brainer. They have everything I need. No matter what your needs are, it's all built right into Squarespace's service, so you can show off your work, run an online store, send out an email newsletter. Everything is right here built in. Not only that, it's incredibly easy to select a template that works for you, and then you can further customize that to suit your own needs or the look you're going for your business or brand. Of course, as easy as all of this is, Squarespace is always there to help with 24/7 award-winning customer service, so if you ever need help with anything at all, just give them a shout. You can check it all out for free at squarespace.com, but when you're ready to launch, be sure to go to squarespace.com/mattday to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. As always, though, we will keep the conversation going down below, so I love you all very much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys soon.